Russian Defense Ministry reports on the progress of the special military operation, the 28th of September 2024. Yesterday, the armed forces of the Russian Federation delivered a group strike by long-range precision weaponry, Kinzhal hypersonic air-launched ballistic missile, and attack unmanned aerial vehicles at the AFU airfield infrastructure. The goal of the strike has been achieved. All the assigned targets have been engaged in Liptsy and Volchansk directions. Units of the Sever Group of Forces inflicted losses on formations of the 57th Motorised Infantry Brigade of the AFU, 36th Marine Brigade, and 113th Territorial Defence Brigade near Volchanskye Khutora, Liptsy, and Volchansk Kharkov region. The AFU losses amounted to more than 60 troops from motor vehicles, one 152 mm D20 gun, and one 122 mm D30 howitzer. Units of the Zapad Group of Forces improved the tactical situation and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the 14th, 44th, 67th Mechanized Brigades, 4th Tank Brigade, 3rd Assault Brigade of the AFU, and 117th Territorial Defence Brigade near Kupiansk, Podvysokoye, Novosinovo Kharkov region, Makeyevka, Nevskoy Lugansk People's Republic, and Torskoy Donetsk People's Republic. The AFU losses amounted to up to 400 troops, 7 pickup trucks, one 152 mm Akatsiya self-propelled artillery system, 2 122 mm D30 howitzers, as well as 2 US-made M113 armored personnel carriers, one 155 mm M777 howitzer, 2 155 mm M198 howitzers, and 3 TPQ-50 counter-battery radars. 3 AFU field ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the YUG Group of Forces took more advantageous lines and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of formations of the 24th, 33rd, 54th, 72nd Mechanized Brigades, 10th, 128th Mountain Assault Brigades of the AFU, 18th National Guard Brigade, and 119th Territorial Defence Brigade near Konstantinovka, Vysokoye Ivanovka, Zalesnyanskoye, Druzhkovka, Kharkovo, Grigorovka, and Chasov Yar, Donetsk People's Republic. 8 counterattacks launched by assault detachments of the 56th Motorized Infantry Brigade, 93rd Mechanized Brigade, 81st Airmobile Brigade of the AFU, and 119th Territorial Defence Brigade were repelled. The AFU losses amounted to up to 725 troops, 1 tank, 1 armored fighting vehicle, 8 motor vehicles, 2 US-made 155 mm M777 howitzers, 3 152 mm D20 guns, 2 122 mm D30 howitzers, and 2 US-made 105 mm M119 guns. 4 AFU field ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the Center Group of Forces took more advantageous lines and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the 47th, 53rd Mechanized Brigades, 68th Infantry Brigade, 71st Jaeger Brigade, 5th Assault Brigade of the AFU, and 109th Territorial Defence Brigade near Gornyak, Dzержinsk, Kalinovo, Sukhaya Balka, and Rozovka Donetsk People's Republic. 7 counterattacks launched by assault detachments of the 59th Motorized Infantry Brigade, 151st Mechanized Brigade, 25th Airborne Brigade of the AFU, 2nd, 3rd, and 12th National Guard Brigades were repelled. The AFU losses amounted to more than 620 troops, 3 armored fighting vehicles, 2 motor vehicles, 1 US-made 155 mm M777 howitzer, 1 122 mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, and 3 122 mm D30 howitzers. Units of the Vostok Group of Forces improved the tactical situation along the front line and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the 58th Motorized Infantry Brigade of the AFU, 104th and 118th Territorial Defence Brigades near Dobrovoly, Rovnopol, and Zolotaya Neva Donetsk People's Republic. 3 counterattacks launched by assault detachments of the AFU 72nd Mechanized Brigade were repelled. The AFU losses amounted to up to 125 troops, 5 motor vehicles, 1 US-made 155 mm M777 howitzer, and 1 152 mm D20 gun. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces inflicted losses on formations of the 35th Marine Brigade, 39th Coastal Defence Brigade, and 124th Territorial Defence Brigade, near Kapani's Zaporozhye region, Antonovka, Kherson region, and Kherson. The AFU losses amounted to up to 60 troops, 10 motor vehicles, and one 122 mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system. One AFU field ammunition depot was destroyed. Operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, and missile troops and artillery of the Russian groups of forces engaged AFU manpower and hardware clusters in 131 areas during the day. Air defense units shot down for US-made HIMARS ML/RS projectiles and 43 Ukrainian fixed-wing unmanned aerial vehicles in total. Since the beginning of the special military operation, 646 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 32,331 unmanned aerial vehicles, 579 anti-aircraft missile systems, 18,447 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,460 9mm/RS combat vehicles, 15,345 field artillery guns and mortar, and 26,655 units of support military vehicles have been neutralized. Russian Defense Ministry reports on repelling AFU attempt to invade Russian territory in Kursk region, the 28th of September 2024. Over the past 24 hours, the AFU losses amounted to more than 370 troops, 8 units of hardware, including 1 tank, 2 US-made M to Bradley infantry fighting vehicles, 5 armored fighting vehicles, 2 artillery guns, and 8 motor vehicles. Since the beginning of hostilities in Kursk region, the armed forces of Ukraine lost more than 18,130 troops, 130 to tanks, 60 for infantry fighting vehicles, 97 armored personnel carriers, 842 armored fighting vehicles, 541 motor vehicles, 145 artillery guns, 31 ML/RS launchers, including 8 of HIMARS and 6 of ML/RS made by the USA, 8 SAM launchers, 5 transport loading vehicles, 37 electronic warfare stations and 9 counter-battery radars, 2 air defense radars, 18 engineering vehicles, including 11 counter-obstacle vehicles and 1 UR-77 mine-clearing vehicle, as well as 1 armored recovery vehicle. The operation to neutralize the AFU units is in progress. Follow us to keep you updated.